Nakitulong ka Ri Khasi. Ngiwan lam siya pi ko sngur bakhuit parpasngem. Ka beats aqua. Si postnem dang yai pinja sliang.
Ka East-West Group of Institution Bangalore, ka kot admission nakamta ka nursing but paramedical course, ka bala itu da ka Indian Nursing Council, ka buy admission ka badunatam, but she's pa percent ka jinyokam. Pila ru ban apply da ka education loan.
Ki Nonghikai School but College ki bahapo ka Shatri jong Khasi Jaintia Deficit School Association KJDSTA but Meghalaya College Teachers Association MCTA. Kilagan tu ka sarkar bakan sangyen no banyan lambakla ikipan ba bat Dawa bakan Pyntreikam no yake NPS bat Skhim marjar arphulai. Uba Boswell pala President ka KJDSTA Hagajia donlang kiwe Nonghikai School but College habakaren shikilap thai Khubor hagas balang kan reutrik ujumang arjar arpun reu Shillong Press Club ula karpa ka sarkar man Pyntreikam no yake NPS katkum ka office memorandum OM bala phasha ki hausnem arjar arphulai baraket arjar arpusaw badya ka Skhim jong usnem arjar arphulai hagajugo por ula Dawa yake sarkar baka day ban weng no mardor yake shithi bala phash ki School but College nakabenta ban pinrong kerteng PREN katkum ka Skhim arjar arpun reu khnang ban light nagajing plumar ula panparo gajing sokhya baka sarkar kam shim lakhat lang ya arli ki association bakan thup ya ka GHDSTA but ki Bombay Nonghikai nagi college ke MCNTEA shaka jingya lang menta ka sngi banyak keren hakabay day but ka Skhim Penshon arjar arpun reu.
I'm Boswell Pala, President of KGDSTA. To my right is Ms. Barbara Lamin, Secretary of KGDSTA. To the far left is President of MCNTEA, Sir Jewel, and to my immediate left is Madam Amanda, one of the deficit employees. The people and we, the deficit employees, learn that from the media, learn that the government called the deficit employees for a meeting to understand our concerns regarding the pension scheme 2026. It is quite alarming that in spite of our repeated presentation of our concerns, the government has not understood our concerns. Nevertheless, we were willing to go to the meeting between the government and the deficit employees. We got the letter inviting us to the meeting to discuss matters relating to the centralized provident fund. Judging from what has been happening, the context of things around us, we have to assume that this centralized provident fund to be discussed in that meeting is that one implied in the Meghalaya non-government school and college employees centralized provident fund scheme 2026. The same scheme which we have rejected. To repeat again and again, the reason for our rejection of this particular scheme is the fact that it has been presented, indeed forced upon us, as a substitute to the NPS, the one that is as per the office memorandum sent to schools and colleges in 2023 and 2024. And the scheme that was submitted in 2023, which was framed under the Act and as per the government notification. This government notification that said that the governor would constitute the centralized provident fund. This notification gave rise to this scheme 2026. However, when we got the letter inviting us to attend that meeting, the meeting that is going to be held today on the 6th May 2026, we find to our utter dismay that only KJDSTA and MCTA are called to the meeting, leaving out our deficit colleagues from Garo Hills, represented by GHDSTEA, and the deficit non-teaching colleagues from colleges, represented by MCNTEA. It is deeply disappointing that the government has chosen to ignore these two groups of the deficit employees. The government has instead, for reasons best known to it, chosen to send the invitation to people other than the deficit employees for the meeting. This is another arbitrary action of the government among the many that it has done so far. Our point is that when we have been expressing our concerns, our objection, our rejection regarding the Scheme 2026, we do not expect the government, our very own government, to act indifferent and keep pretending that everything is proper and in order. The confidence of the government in doing what is wrong is simply baffling. Still, if the government has not understood what our concerns are, till now, we are only too willing to meet the government. But it has to be clear, when the deficit teachers and employees have grievances and concerns, the government should meet only the deficit teachers and employees. It defies propriety and logic for the other people to sit in that meeting, to be spectators when the deficit teachers and employees present their genuine concerns to the government. The government to arrange for a meeting with only the deficit teachers and employees of schools and colleges from all over Meghalaya on a later date. The meeting will be focused and meaningful if only deficit teachers and employees are in the meeting with the government. The presence of the bank officials in this meeting, because we know from this letter that we got yesterday, they will be there in the meeting. They have been invited. Even though they are learned people, experts in certain field, their presence is not right in a meeting in which we express our concerns to the government. Also, after much tampering of the Board of Trustees, it is quite bewildering as to which BOT members are implied in this meeting notice. Number 7, all the members of the Board of Trustees will attend the meeting today. May we again humbly request the government to implement NPS as per the office memorandum sent to us in 2023-2024 and the scheme of 2023. It has to be reminded that the process for the implementation of these two schemes was already started in 2023-2024. We urge the government to immediately withdraw the letter to schools and colleges for the Pran registration under Skhim 2026 to avoid further confusion and harm to us, the deficit employees. The public must know that employees, in particular the retired ones, are put under undue stress and harm due to the delay in the accounting of the money transferred in 2024 to the Central Provident Fund account and the delay in the notification of Scheme 2023. We cannot imagine. It pains us that our own government can do this to us, in total disregard for the things that have been so settled inside the court and outside it. And we request the government humbly to stop misleading the people by telling lies and half-truths. See here, the people will surely say that the government is good because it has called us, the deficit employees, to the meeting to listen to our concerns, to understand our concerns. But we may say only half of us are called, and that also to the meeting intended to do another kind of misleading, because it is quite clear by the fact that the government is placing in the meeting people who don't fit the purpose of the meeting, which is meant for the government to understand concerns of the deficit employees. And we have also the press release from our friends from the Garo Hills expressing deep disappointment at the trick being played here, them being ignored when the government has called the deficit employees, according to its own press release, for the meeting. 1st April 2026, Fool's Day, the day on which we got fooled probably. The government also misled the public in its press briefing by saying that the deficit employees had been contributing toward the CPF as per the Act. It had never been that way. And it bluffed the people on that day into believing that the government is giving a proper pension scheme to the deficit employees. But I think now the people know that we were already assured the real official NPS and the Scheme 2023. I hope by now these terms are quite clear to us, to the public at large. This assurance of the real official NPS and Scheme 2023 is as per the Act, as per the law, and as per logic. But by giving the Scheme 2026, the government has backtracked on its own decisions and notifications and the words and arguments that the government itself has put forth before the Honorable High Court and even the Honorable Supreme Court. The people, including those in the government, should know that our CPF is our savings and it should respect that. It should respect our money. Last and very important, the deficit employees, our employees whose salary is paid by the government, and we will only keep on asking the government for what is rightfully ours.
Lily, Pikalan.
kita Pyntreikam ni kabisa. Paling itu na adukan ni.
Kenambay kami kami.
Mana bawan kata baci? Kau lawan.
Lawan ilan ko mo.
Ila kham stom ta.
Bila su palan. Wan num dan jeng tiang i ai. Mentato penhiar mensiam suki-suki bat ngamo.
Kali jong na ni. Ba, ka hospital te kala ajkai nang ni. Kabai kali pan.
Kabai kali latip ke sarkar.
Pintia shua hang ni hadu nda de por khamo.
Wat ko selaitan.
Ba kan dekat Skhim kalau ya rap cibun ya kelong yang kum jong pi.
Shim kene ka bam. Kublay shibun sister. Gidan kaman siwi ay.
Em perok kalau hika sarkar.
Kublay shibun. Ila dan aku jaga kababyang.
Ke sarkar tak jarab ikut kiba ablang.
Kublay shibun.
Sister, hapsi ukat no ma.
Kasorkar kalak siulat ikijing lut jing separo.
Kabli sipuan ma.
Ngi ki bakar do ngampoi perkat banyok kum kani kajing yarap. Hawat kan?
Kanika Chief Minister Safe Motherhood Scheme. Kalau ai jing rap yang isibon bah ki ba.